It was his brother.
And Marcus All, a little bigger than his older brother Powell, very comfortable at the center position, whereas Powell is a little more of a tweener. They're both obviously so incredibly skilled.
They sure are. I mean, both Gasol's able to play in the high post as passers or jump shooters or down on the low block, and where they can use their array of offensive skill. Pretty impressive to see two players like that coming out of the same family.
Bennett dishes to Quinn. On the wing, Irving. Passes it to Quinn.
I'm taking it.
Again. Here's Bynum.
No one can sink it.
By Gasol.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Allen passes to Bayless. The high post shot.
He was wide open, but
rebound.
he's covered. Oh!
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Irving drives in, and yes, sir, that one drops. Irving's got his first points of the night.
Finally,
doing a nice job on that.
Passing him like as often as fucking possible.
Last time they met in Cleveland.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew him out. The bench played. Everybody got in on the act.
Here is Bayless. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The rebound by Bennett. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution
Trips.
they got from their bench?
Nice.
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production.
And so here's Memphis after Deion Waiters getting his 3 to go. And Bayless kicks to Allen.
Allen.
The 10-footer. That's good.
Yeah, he gets it.
Allen's
Still winning.
His first points in this one.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Irving dishes to Quinn. Outside Irving. Bynum the pass to Irving. Here's Quinn. Guarded by Prince. Quinn kicks to Irving.
Yes. Yeah.
Another one for the Cavaliers.
Nice.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City.
It's going to be a very interesting game. All assists pretty much.
For them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Now, here is Irving. After the Marcus Olmos, Quinn kicks to Irving. Over to the left wing. From deep. And a for Cleveland.
Trips.
He could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
That was so far back, man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Yeah, they
Randolph
do.
Gets the screen from Bayless.
Randolph
dishes to Bayless. Lets it go from deep.
Oh, no.
Chance shot.
Guys, come on.
Shot is off.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Waiters passes to Bynum.
All up in his biz.
And
Nice.
Another one for
Looking
the
good, boys.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Let's keep
And
this up.
Cleveland making a change here. The Grizzlies lead by 9. Bayless off a pick from Allen.
Allen fouled. Look at that.
What looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him. Too.
Pondexter.
I mean, he's gonna be called
Quincy
on that foul either way.
Pondexter at small forward. Gotta love that.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run.
Oh, he's got me covered.
Irving kicks to Waiters. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Picked by Varejao. Irving drives in.
Oh, Irving was
and it's out of
stuffed.
bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A different look now for Cleveland. C.J. Miles comes in for Waiters. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Irving.
Oh, he's gone, so do what I want.
Here's Jack. 5 on the clock.
Dude, you gotta get rid of it.
Low block shot. And he hits the jump shot. Jack's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far. Well, Mike Brown hired back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I got a chance to know him a little bit when he was an assistant with the Pacers early in his coaching career and was let go by the Cavaliers.
Oh, my God.
In 2010. Family laid down roots in Cleveland, and I think he's glad to be back.
And he gets it to go.
I'd say that shot was
He's
well
too
within
tall.
his
He was
range.
ahead of me.
I
could've-
think so? I mean, I was pretty good
I don't know.
from 2 feet.
Oh, what am I
away
doing? I
myself.
passed it.
That's a gimme there.
Now here is Jack. Here's Quinn and blocked.
One
Oh,
of the interesting
that was
stories
difficult
coming
traffic.
into this game was that he was the subject of some criticism. It came his way via social media.
And it wasn't just what the critique was, Steve, but who gave it.
Yeah,
Those
magic.
words carry a lot of weight when they come out of the mouth of one of the best players to ever play the game.
yeah.
And for Mike Brown, his firing, kind of a desperation move by the Cavs to try to keep LeBron James. Steve, how'd you analyze that?
Well, I'm not sure that LeBron actually wanted him gone, but he was a great defensive
Yep.
strategist, a guy who excelled.
Keep in mind, I have a
in
90
development.
shot.
And give credit
On
to him,
the
he didn't
mid-range.
burn any bridges when he left. He maintained strong relationships there in Cleveland, and it's great to see Mike Brown back there with the Cavaliers.
I almost
And
bitch
so
slapped him.
Memphis, after the made shot from Quinn. But Trey
Trips. Nope.
Farrell comes up with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Here's Quinn. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
And he really competed
Yep.
defensively, too.
That's a
He's got
trip,
3
Souls.
steals.
They
Looking
haven't
good,
been able
baby.
to stifle them defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Koyen, the pass
We're
to
looking
Miller.
quite good right now.
They set the pick. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. No good from Koyen.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Lets it fly from 18.
Yep.
And again, it's Cleveland.
They're in
Dubs.
the position they're in right
Looking
now.
good. This
It's
is my
no
chance to
small
get
part
points when he's
to the
off.
show that he's putting on in this period.
Miller outside. Miller off a pick from Goofus.
Trips.
Miller, no up. The Cavaliers leading by 14. 19 seconds
Jack.
left in the first. Jack dishes the
Verjao.
And a
Yes.
great assist by Jack
Good
as
play.
that one goes in. Verjau's got his first bucket in this one. Miller with the ball. Averaging 6 points per contest. Pondexter kicks to Koufos.
Koufos. Koufos the doofus.
Beautiful dish down low.
Take
Here's
it.
Jack.
Oh.
And as the first
It's so
quarter
hard
wraps
to
up,
tell.
Already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Cool. We did it. We're doing well. We're 14 up. That's a big gap.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, they have been fantastic offensively.
All right.
Really
Let's get her. Hopefully my, stamina. I should probably up my stamina. I seem to sprint way more than I should. I've been trying to cut back, but you know how it is. Felix, don't be dumb.
Cavaliers leading by 20. They've got Zach Randolph. He's out there with Miller. Davis is out there.
Oh,
with
Irving's back.
And it's Koyen in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Irving attacking. Shakes
Yep.
off the strong D and gets the bucket.
No
for
assists
two.
for me, though.
Irving's got 11 here. in
kind of
this quarter
annoying.
alone.
He has great dexterity inside. He can contort his body, shift in midair, hang time. He can protect the ball and finish through contact. Just an impressive player in the paint.
And, Steve, that's not a skill that most players have. I mean, that's exactly why they try to feed it to him in the paint whenever possible.
Quincy Pondexter. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with
Oh.
Doris Burke. Doris?
Almost.
Gentlemen, D in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He finished 21 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor.
You're damn right, son.
For him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards.
Well, those
Right
are
at the end of the
high
shot
standards
clock.
Ordinarily, you'll see how much it carries over. It's not a performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your arsenal and on your resume so you can call on it the next time you get out on the court. So I think it'll serve him better than it won't.
Picked by Verajao. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Quinn. Cleveland needs to get a shot.
Yeah, it was
Defense
sexual.
just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that.
Who the hell is that?
Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Pass to Okoyen. Fires for 3. That's it.
Yep.
Coming off an assist from Miller. He has 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. A lot of what Memphis has done to build its team
That was
have to
dumb.
be considered taking the undervalued approach. You look at guys like Zebo, Marc Gasol, and most recently Jared Bates.
They didn't blame me. They didn't blame me.
Really have found a nice
They're okay
home
with
in
it.
Memphis.
They're okay with it.
Oh, Maestro.
Who the fuck
He's
is Irving?
so
Why isn't
good
he on?
At making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Back to Jack. Dishes it to Quinn. For 3.
Nope.
Find him with it. Guarded now by Randolph. No good from Jack.
Yeah, normally I don't get those, but I managed to get the
Talking about
pass
Memphis,
off.
they
Managed to
really
get
have
the pass
taken
off.
a group of players that were thought to be non-impact roster spots, and Steve, they turned things around with
Jack fouled him.
It kind of comes across in the way the entire team plays. It's a blue-collar group, Kevin. Some cast-offs, guys with a chip on their shoulder, but they've got a toughness and an edge about them. And I think it's really helped this team create its identity.
The first one falls.
Look at Ed Davis out of North Carolina. We know he can be a factor with his defense and his rebounding. I think the question with Davis is, can he be good enough offensively?
Not
Will he be
today.
able to provide scoring inside.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Cavaliers. Well, going back to Ed Davis, he just started playing consistent minutes, Clark, with the Raptors when the trade occurred, moving him to Memphis.
Yeah,
They
but
never
talk
get it
about
when they get
offensive
fouled.
development, Kevin, playing alongside, other skilled front court players that they've got there. I think he can get better and improve, and really it's a nice fit. Their bulk and skill and his length and shot blocking, that could be a nice combo.
That one is off.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
And he sinks
Nice.
the second.
Doing quite well.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks to Pondexter. And that comes off the
I allowed him to
assist of
score my
Jared
fucking ass, I did.
Bayless has got
Down to
3
a
assists
C.
now in
God
this
damn
one.
it.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Jack passes to Quinn. Back to Jack. Knocks
Oh,
it loose.
God.
Verajao dishes to Quinn. Down to 5 on the
Oh,
shot
my
clock.
God.
Shoots the 3. And
Yes.
that one drops.
Damn right it was.
13.
Even under the
Seconds left to
pressure.
Play here in the second quarter. Shoots. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
We are 18 ahead. I like
First
that.
half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Good chunk.
Cavaliers lead by 18. And coming up now, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll return with the start of the third quarter in just a while.
Now, presented by Sprint. The fun has begun on this Saturday night, and we're ready to look back.
The Sprint Halftime Report presented
See,
by
the thing is, I haven't been on with Irving that much. I've been passing it as much as I could.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Irving. 15 points and 2 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Yeah, he's really distributed well on the offensive side, and then ball hawking defensively. He's been impressive.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards.
Oh,
And it
man.
goes out there with D, and it's Bynum in at the center position. You know, when Randolph was younger, guys, he got a bad rap for making bonehead plays on the court, putting up ill-advised threes and committing foolish fouls and so on and so on. But since coming to Memphis, he's been as heady and as smart and as engaged a player as anyone at the 4 spot in the league. He's one of my favorite guys to watch work because he does it with skill, force, and understanding of the game. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, you talk about Randolph's understanding of the game. Not the biggest or the most athletic guy, but certainly, Steve, he finds ways to be effective.
Well, you know, Kevin, I was a teammate of his rookie season.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, and you could see then he had all kinds of skill and feel for the game. A terrific passer, and just has a way of putting the ball in the basket.
Only played the one season at Michigan State.
That's right.
Marion, Indiana, Zach Randolph. And to look at the top single season player efficiency.
Yeah, they don't have a
ratings. I
picture
love
for
this
Chamberlain.
statistic.
They
Will
don't.
Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and we've got some more modern talent representing as well.
Yeah, you're talking the elites of the game when you go down that list. Interesting to see a new school stat kind of juxtaposed with the old school legends, but the rankings obviously make sense if those guys are at the top.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, a lot of players in this league are so clever with the ball, they can make defenders look foolish. That's what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, he's just a magician with the ball.
Good on
Nice, Irvs.
And going back to Kyrie Irving, ambidextrous, they say, with the ball in his hand.
He really is. He can go both ways, and he plays with such great pace.
Oh, it let him
and
right
energy
through.
Offensively, keeps the ball tight on the string.
It's okay.
A true point guard.
We're doing quite well.
I think his assist numbers will only climb as the offensive players around him continue to get better.
Steve was saying he was amphibious. I didn't understand that at all.
Oh,
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen.
another
That's foul
2.
number 2 for him.
I like the call. I thought
no,
the
no.
defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Oh, I didn't mean to pass to Waiters.
Here's Waiters, 6 to shoot, goes back up, and Bynum
There you
lays
go.
it in. Bynum's got 7 points.
That was
Did you see the
Bynes.
defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Bayless kicks to Gasol. They get it back, Prince.
And I allowed it. I allowed it, of course.
We've seen
Drop me down some more. Fuck you, man. That's just bullshit.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Oh,
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go,
ballless.
Kevin.
Gotta
Thanks,
watch
Doris.
the shit, buddy. Oh crap, Bynes, you're not gonna go in, so
Bynum, the
pass
pass
it.
to Irving. Back to Bynum. Cleveland moving the ball around. Clock at 4. And
Oh, what the
Cleveland
fuck?
as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain
See, the
possession.
fact that I'm supposed to focus on passing to
Break in
one
the
guy,
action. Now let's take a
it
look
throws
at the
me
East and how
off.
the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Miami. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Cleveland, just way behind.
When I look at Cleveland, they put together what I would call a dream season. I mean, they've elevated.
Oh, that was my man.
Have really become a
Good
team
look. See, look how much it goes
that
down.
everybody. They're a
Gonna
squad
see
to be
neg.
reckoned
Like,
with.
it's getting ridiculous.
The playoffs are going to be the real test for them. Sometimes for a team on the rise, they can
Hey, Irving, you got to make a play, buddy.
Crashes down on them when the pressure rises. We'll see how they respond.
Irving
There he is.
drives in. That's
There's
good.
an assist.
Irving's got 19 points.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Lures checked in for Zach Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes
Oh, it's
played.
the third quarter.
Left block shot on the way. Gasol's shot is good.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Pass to Waiters.
Oh, what are you doing?
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And Lure gets it to go.
There's that transition off.
That'd be crazy if I was able to stuff that.
Get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Mike Brown was just going over the plan with his team.
Triple.
He said to his players, "We
And he
can
fucks
do
it
a
up.
lot of damage if we get more aggressive about driving the lane and taking it into the teeth of this defense." There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. Bayless dishes to Lure. 5 on the clock. And Bayless kicks to Prince.
And of course, I let him score.
A second chance effort. Count
Jesus,
that.
guys, what are you doing?
Lead has been cut down
My
to
God.
just 11 on the basket from Lure. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Irving kicks to Bennett. Back to Irving. The feed now to Bynum.
He's open.
Side Irving.
Should have taken it, buddy.
Sinks
There you
that
go.
one from the post. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Well, we're
Bayless
supposed
the
to.
pass to Lure.
I could probably put up more points than Irving.
Left to the wing. Here is Bayless, averaging 16 points a game. Prince dishes to Bayless. The baseline.
Oh,
jam.
stuffed.
Out of bounds.
Oh, and he caught it.
Possession.
Good job.
The later we get
And
in the
like,
season,
what happened there,
30 games
guys?
ago, your shooting leader since the All-Star break in the
Oh, I
NBA.
missed it.
The Cavaliers
Bayless.
number 1.
Yeah, and they're playing unselfishly, trying to get good shots every single time down the floor. It's really paying off for them.
Seriously, man, I don't like this position. I'm getting annoyed that I keep getting put in it. If you want me to work with fucking Irving more, put me in shooting guard. We're like right next to each other at all times.
The dish to Quinn.
There he is.
Right side, Irving.
Oh,
One thing people kind of forget about with Irving is that in addition to all the skills he has at the point guard spot, he's a pretty physical point guard. He's well put together and can muscle it up with about any defender he faces.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Cleveland.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And then you throw in the free throws on top of that. This team really has it clicking.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Dion Waiters. And so
Nice.
Irving nails both of them.
good
Look at
shooting,
the free
buddy.
throw percentage, unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go far.